hear about that guy, calls himself JamessMK.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker smokes 2 packs a day.
I heard he's got his own show now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's growing real fast. And now everybody's gonna be
by an old man.
You think that's bad? He beat me down using only one hand.
I heard he outdrinks the guests on his show.
Well, by now, I'm sure that everybody knows.
And I ain't talking no bullshit.
You hear about that guy, calls himself JamessMK,
and that DarKNaTaS, he know how to play.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to, I don't know, what are we at, Natives? 22?
21.
21? 21st episode of the On Blast Show. Little change of pace. I like to change things up every once in a while. We're not only going to focus on MK today, we're going to get to know some of the other players in other communities, other dramas that are going on in the fighting game community. Also, on an upbeat note, we're going to debut with the youngest member of OBS, OBS King Ray Jr., who put up a hell of a fight against Jeb Bailey down in Florida, and he claims he wants his salty run back. What I'm going to do right now is, Natus, you got some shout-outs to get out there, I'm sure. First one that I want to get out there is obviously Trip Sessions. Once again, doing a phenomenal job hooking me up with songs and helping promote the show. And Greg and Tim, who we all know as K-Frog, doing a phenomenal job getting the name of OBS out there. I see Cheats, James, what's going on with Rio versus MIT? Well, I mean, OBS is allowed to battle each other, man. That's just the way it is. That's the competitive nature. So, to be honest, I literally just walked in the door from work, jumped in the shower, got the show up and going. So, I don't know all the online forum soap operas / novellas that are going on within the last 24 hours, but I will rest assured that I will catch up on it. Natish, you got some stuff to get out there?
Like usual, guys. Shouts out to James already said it. Our sponsor Trip Sessions. Also, shout out to all the websites that support us. I'll go down the list: Mortal Kombat United, Testimite.com, ShowRideUkin.com, also Smack.com, MKBobby.org, The Gamers Edge, DV Mugen, MK Server, The Video X Games, Met the Gaming, Mortal Kombat Online, TRMK, Ultra Spec Cables, Combat Network, MK Mugen Forum, MK Universe, Empire Arcadia, Total Mortal Kombat, and Pro PC Gaming. Shout out to all those guys who help support us every week. You know, they put messages out there, front pages, you know, various things. So definitely a big shout out to all you guys. We got a lot of different guests on today. As James was saying, you know, we got Yipes coming on later. We have D-Nice coming on later. We have the Terry brothers, MIT and DJT, both coming on the show later on. There's also something about a donation that's going to be happening. I'm going to be discussing about that a little bit later on, not right now. We just got it's a lot of things going on in this show. So, guys, just tune in. If you got questions, send it to us. Retweet. Let people know the show's going on. There's a lot of drama that's going to be happening on this show. Go ahead, James.
All right. With that said, I'm going to give you all a little sample of our man of the hour in the middle of his match versus Jeb Bailey.
That's not him. Yo, that's not Jeb Bailey. I hope you know that.
Dude, this ain't the Jeb Bailey one. It's not yet. But why is the audio not coming out? Again, something's wacky with the audio on this. Let me, this audio is annoying me right now. Why is this audio not working? That's gonna really irk me. Let's go first of all right to let's go full screen. Little technical difficulty. Why is this not letting me go full screen on it?
Yo, open them up! Oh my goodness. My man opened them up like a fucking chef boy a deep.
Let's go to here a second. Has it got the audio here now?
Audio's fine.
No, for the other one. It's loading, 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 loading. What do I got? A fucking 1982 computer? Why am I not getting no audio on here? I don't know. Alright, so let's just go with this. Here we go.
We got OBS King Ray Jr. versus A Stardom.
Yo, he's gonna like rob me, yo. Like, yo, that kid who plays Marvel, yo, I'm wearing like that.
Go, Matt.
Oh, the struggle.
My hero. What a meanie.
What a poop head.
He's a big fat meanie.
Big fat meanie. Ron, you're a big fat meanie. I can't do this.
If you lose a round, it's gonna be problem.
Mix it up, Matt. Good job.
He's ready for fighting.
Get him like a show. Going to heck.
All right, as you can see, guys, this isn't Jeb Bailey. I misplaced the video, but I'm sure King Ray Jr. or King Ray Sr. could put that link up for me.
Come on, man, go. Come on. Play.
Don't get hit with it. He's okay, they're back juggles. Oh, he's laughing in his face. He's laughing at you. He's just a boy. He's not laughing with you, Ron. He's not laughing with you. Oh, nice getting your laugh. I'm watching this before, Ron. This is painful.
Get him out. Okay. Got another one.
You're real big right now, man. You're real big. You got some.
Try to use your fake, okay?
There's no winning this. You win, you feel off. You lost, you feel off.
Oh, Lordy.
I can't get the link.
That's the exact same stick I have.
I'm going to do more than fast forward on that. People are messaging me left and right. All right, guys, stop messaging me. All right, in a nutshell, he went toe-to-toe with Jeb Bailey. He did not produce the results he wanted. Therefore, he has a message to Jeb Bailey. And basically, this is his message. Again, no audio. What the fuck is up with this?
I think that's a Facebook thing.
There we go. It's like weird. It's got in one side of my screen it works, and the other one it don't. Full screen.
Amy, I want my salty room back. I'll meet you at Winterfest. Stay free.
And with that confusion, I bring you King Ray Jr. King Ray Jr., you there?
I'm here.
So, what was your experience playing with Jeb Bailey?
I lost him in 3 rounds.
You lost the first to 3?
Yeah.
So, do you feel if given another opportunity, you can whoop his ass?
Yep.
Don't do that.
That's what I thought.
You serious, Matt?
Now you said you want your run back. When is that going to happen?
Winterfest.
So I'm going to help you out, and I am going to put this out there for you. I propose to Jeb Bailey that if you beat him, that the next tournament that he has after the winter, he has to name it in honor of you. Is that something you would agree to?
Say yes.
Yes.
And if you lose, you know what you lose?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So what games do you play?
What games do you like to play?
Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Tekken 6.
No, Tekken Tag 2.
No.
We don't have Tekken 6 anymore.
Yes, we do.
No, I got rid of it.
How about Marvel? You play Marvel at all?
Marvel,
Nope.
mm,
Not yet.
Not yet.
Little Big Planet.
Well, what do you? Well, first of all, let's get this out. How old are you?
6.
You're
I'm going
6.
to 7 tomorrow.
And you managed to win some rounds off of the supposed top players of Florida, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So what I'm curious about is what's your future with games?
What's your future with games? He's asking you a question. You don't know? Do you want to get better? Yeah?
Would you like to become a world champion?
Yep.
You know what that takes, right?
Ow!
What does that take?
It takes you.
It takes me helping you and a lot of practice, right?
Now, wait. Now, King Ray Jr., what are your thoughts on Perfect Legend?
Do you know who Perfect Legend is? You don't?
Do you think he's free?
Do you think he's free? Yeah?
Yeah.
You just heard it here. King Ray Jr. said Perfect Legend is free.
So when is the next tournament?
Well, Winterfest, I've been told, should be around January 26th.
Well, we're gonna do our best to get down there for that one because I need a Florida vacation anyway. I definitely want to up the stakes on this as well for Jeb Bailey. So I'm going to be in touch with Jeb Bailey and try to up the stakes. Anyway, I just want everybody out there to see that OBS, we have a 6-year-old who went toe-to-toe with Jeb Bailey with no punches pulled. And, you know, it just goes to show OBS is up and coming, and we're not going to stop until we're the best in not only Mortal Kombat, but Tekken and soon-to-be Street Fighter. We're recruiting left and right. I'm also going to give you the option, King Ray Jr., well, actually King Ray Sr., to stick around, or the next half of this might not be the side of the community you want to see. Are you there?
Yeah, could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I said the next part, the next segment I got coming on is going to get a little raunchy. You're more than welcome to stick around, but I don't think it's going to be good for Junior's ears.
Well, I'll still be on, but he's about to go to bed, so that works out.
All right, King Ray Jr., I'm glad you're OBS. I'm glad you produce results, and you are officially the first OBS Tekken player we got.
You hear that? You're the first Tekken OBS member.
Ouch!
You have anything you want to say to, any messages you want to say to Jabali?
Bailey, I want my soul team back. I'll meet you at Winterfest. When I beat you, you have to hold that L on your chest. Stay free. He's our butthead.
All right, guys, that is King Ray Jr., the youngest competitive player out there right now. OBS member and exclusive Tekken team captain for OBS.
All right. Good night. We'll see you.
All right, man.
With that said,
Bailey, I want my soul team back. I'll meet you at Winterfest. Stay free.
all right, with that, I am going to bring in my next guest. And I'm going to bring the little man down because I don't want him really to participate in this portion. All right. We have. Is it Jesus? Is that the proper pronunciation?
No, either one is fine.
Or is it or is it Pavi?
You can just Pavi. That's fine.
Okay. We have Pavi, who is part of SRK.
Oh.
James, I come on here to get drama. What the fuck is this show becoming? Hey, every once in a while, Cheech, I'm allowed to have a moment of niceties, okay? You obviously know what I'm bringing you on about.
Yeah, I have an idea.
I'm not going to Jerry Springer you and tell you, you know, there's a chick with a dick that you've been dating for 10 years and you just didn't know it.
Yeah.
It obviously has to do with the controversy with a video, which hopefully this time it will play, just so others will...
See? Alright, let's interview the loser.
Are you crying?
What's your name?
Yes, I'm What's your name?
My name is Brian.
Okay.
Oh, your name is Brian?
Yeah.
And why are you crying?
Because I just lost $90.
$90?
You crying because you lost money?
Yes.
Why would you want to match Noel Brown?
Because I wanted to play good players.
Did you think you was good?
No, I just wanted to play.
So you knew you were ass?
Yes, I am very ass. I live in Columbus.
But you lost.
I live in Columbus. Everyone in Columbus is free.
So you live with bum ass Andre?
What?
You live in this area with bum ass Andre?
I wanted to play him, but he was busy.
Here comes the good
Stop
part.
crying, man. That's not real nigga shit.
I'm not a real nigga.
That's not real niggas.
I know. I wanted the money match people so I could get them to take it seriously because money was on the line and because it's hype as fuck.
Well, you know what? Real men don't cry. But it's cool. You must stop crying, nigga. Stop crying.
I actually feel bad
Stop
for that
crying,
guy.
nigga. Stop crying, man. Stop crying. Hey, everybody lose money. It's the way of the world. You got your ass beat. You got fucked.
That's fine. That's why I have a job.
You got fucked. You got fucked.
All right. So, the controversy around the video is a combination of things. I mean, it's I don't know. There's rumors that the kid's autistic, but I don't know. He doesn't seem it.
I mean, the guy streamed the other day. I almost believe that.
You know, so I mean, if he's I just think he's what I like to call a sensitive emo in the fighting game community, which is, I won't say is few and far between. There's a lot of them. He looks like he went to make some money and got blown up. Now, I don't know if that's the controversy, or I guess the rumor was that you would put that video up on World Star Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess basically denied C.O.R.N, which is the Coalition of Real Niggas, from getting, I guess, their piece that they get off of the plays.
Yeah.
With that, I mean, is that pretty much the way it happened, or, you know, is there, you know, a different side to the story?
They're under the impression that if a YouTube video gets on WorldStar, they think that they'll get money from the ad revenue from WorldStar. That's what they think.
All right. With that said, I am going to bring in the I don't know if he's the founder or the co-founder, Adonis, who is one of, if not the co-founder of C.O.R.N. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
What's up, man? So
What's up?
before we get and delve into the controversy, explain what C.O.R.N is quick for people who don't know.
I think he has video lag.
You hearing me?
Hold on. Let me check something.
Just trying to get set up there, huh?
No, you got no volume.
I think he unplugged the mic.
Is the mic muted?
There's a problem with this call. Hold on. Resyncing.
Ah, you gotta love these Skype issues.
Oh yeah. You know, this is what happens when you just walk in the door and expect everything to be hunky dory. All right, it's gonna bring them back. Call dropped. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties that I'm experiencing today. Like I said, I just basically bopped out of work and came straight here. So, you know, I'm hoping to iron these kinks out as I can close some freaking windows. Adonis, let's see. So you know what? Before he gets back on, let's get into. So, I mean, it's purported that basically the revenue is does World Star Hip Hop give revenue?
I never heard of that.
But YouTube does.
Yeah.
Now they have, you know, now if they had it on YouTube, then I could see by putting it on World Star Hip Hop, those people that would have been forced to go to YouTube to watch it can now go to another place.
Yeah, but the thing is, with World Star, they'll follow the link and they'll just re-download the video and then upload it to their website. They really won't care about the video.
Now, let me set this shit straight. Now, I don't give a fuck about you saying I think we're gonna get paid from World Star from some shit about the refer. The payment comes from YouTube, bruh. Now you took the video off of my YouTube, and then you submitted it to World Star like it was yours. Then you put the little shit, you put your little Facebook up there. You did the shit on purpose. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about World Star. The views are going to go to C.O.R.N. No, the views come from YouTube, bruh. The views supposed to be on the YouTube channel. That's where the views are supposed to be. That's how everybody's seeing the video. There's 100. What?
Go on.
So what? There are 104,000 views for that video. You know why there are only 104,000? Because you put the shit on World Star. I didn't put the video on World Star. I could have, but I didn't.
You're trying to say that the video gets embedded, right? When you click on the video, it'll take you straight to YouTube. That's what you're trying to say?
I didn't say anything about that, bro. I'm talking about our fucking YouTube page.
Uh-huh.
All right. Everybody that was showing the video, we're showing it from our YouTube page. That's where I wanted the hits to go to, the YouTube page. Mm-hmm. All right? All that World Star shit, I could have been put the fucking video on World Star, but I didn't because I wanted all the views to funnel to the YouTube page.
Okay.
Right, because of the whole monetization bullshit, whatever. Partnership, whatever. That's what I wanted. That's why I never put it on World Star.
It was gonna happen eventually. Anybody would have done it. I'm surprised this shit didn't get on Kotaku or whatever that shit is.
Dude, come on, man. So, but this is the thing that killed me though, bro. I asked you, I say, well, how did the video get up there? Oh, I don't know. It wasn't me. Why you gotta lie then, nigga? Be a man about it. Say you put it up, you didn't know, my bad, whatever. You gonna sit in my face and lie to me like a dog over the internet, nigga.
Nigga, I'm not lying, all right? Somebody told me about the... Somebody told me about this shit outside, one of my friends. So then they told me that they tried to link the video, so it didn't work out for them. So then he told me to go and try to link the video so it can get up there. It didn't work for him, but it worked for me. And instead, they just linked the Facebook that it was sent from, but they didn't put the description from the video.
So basically, y'all gave them the link to the video and they just stuck it up there. They ripped it themselves and then they uploaded it.
What?
Right?
What was that?
Basically, they took the link to the video and they uploaded it themselves. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying from the beginning.
Okay. That's fine and dandy, but why do you act like you had nothing to do with it at all? Why the fuck would you lie and say, oh, well, I don't know what you're talking
All right.
about?
So so even if I did do it, what's the point of this?
Nigga, I am a fucking, if I am a YouTube partner and I'm doing the shit to sponsor the little shit that I'm doing, why would you fuck up my money, nigga?
Are you really fighting over video of you bullying some white autistic kid?
I'm not bullying nobody. I don't even know who that white boy is. His name is Nova Sonic. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That wasn't even me interviewing him. If you want to know, I'm not even in the video at all. That's not me. See, that's what happened when you don't know shit, bro. I'm not in the video at all. All right, I have a person with a camera who follows us on our little adventures at these tournaments and shit. I do this shit on purpose.
All right, are you the co-founder or are you the leader?
I am the founder. I am the HNIC. I am the head nigga in charge.
Okay.
There's no co-founder. So now, I mean, okay, so now what? The World Star video got how many? 300 and some thousand views or whatever? That shit could have went to my YouTube page, right? I gotta get niggas. I'm sending footwork to Curly Mustache this Saturday. I gotta come out of pocket for that. I had to buy his this, and that. I gotta book this room, this, and that. Where the fuck do you think the money comes from? It comes from my own pocket, but whatever I can get to help, that's what the fuck I want. I don't do this shit to profit. I'm doing this shit for the fighting game community. So why the fuck would you fuck up my money? I don't understand your whole what is that? I seen the little shit you said on the little G off dude page. Dude, hold on, matter of fact, let me put that in there. Let me put the little shit. James, how the fuck do I send you a message? Niggas, on the Skype chat, okay. The nigga put up, I seen a little conversation they had. Somebody sent that shit to me on Facebook. That's how I knew the nigga was lying. You know, so let's say the money is I don't know, 300,000 views. Let's say that translates to $2,000 some dollars or some shit, or however much money. You know, I was talking to niggas telling me how much to get off video. So let's say you took $2,000 out of my pocket just being gay, on some gay shit, the shit you is. What do you expect? Huh?
Fuck you, but go on.
You said what?
Fuck you, but go on.
Here this nigga go. Fuck me. What are you gonna say to me on the internet, nigga? Really? You gonna say is this your little claim to fame or some shit, nigga?
Yo, get on with the video. Nobody wanna hear you bitching.
You're going to pop off and
stop bitching. Stop bitching. Get on with
followers.
Nobody wants to hear this shit. Just go on.
Nigga,
explain your shit. Explain your side.
Nigga, I'm done with I'm done with that part, nigga. So what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck me.
So you link the picture, and now you.
Like this little nigga. I wasn't even gonna come to NEC, but how niggas is saying fuck me on the internet, I might just, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, nigga?
What?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what the future may lie, nigga? Who knows what the future may lie? Because I wasn't even gonna come. But now, who knows, nigga? Who knows?
Okay, go ahead. I'll see you there then.
Just put it like this, little boy. I'm not one of these little video game niggas. I'm not one of these little. Yeah, I got a joystick, nigga. I enter tournaments, nigga. But don't confuse me with one of these little video game niggas, boy. Don't confuse me with that, nigga. Because apparently you got it fucked up. That's what you think I am.
Are you done?
I'm a nigga. Put it like this, nigga. I'm a nigga that plays video games. I'm not a video game.
You a nigga.
Not
a
video game.
We get the point.
That's about me, nigga. So you popping off on the internet saying fuck me? There's no response to that. I'm not gonna get on here and threaten. I don't do that, nigga. That's not what real niggas did. I don't do that. No. I said I might go to NEC. I didn't say nothing about nothing. So you getting it fucked up. So you getting it fucked up. That's what happened when you a bitch. You get shit fucked up like that. Bitches think like that. Niggas don't think like that. Bitches think like that. So you done came to your little assumptions. I didn't say nothing. Everything I say is clear as day. I say I might come to NEC, and I just might not. So I'm gonna just leave that at that. I ain't gotta talk.
Oh, I mean, obviously, I'm a failure in the world of resolution, but the
nigga being straight gay, nigga. What the fuck? This is the thing about it to kill me, James. The nigga try to say, oh, I'm picking on an autistic kid or something. Bitch, you put a video on YouTube, dick riding the fucking video I made. You was teasing the nigga, put up little sad faces and shit on the little video you put up. Then when I say something, hold on, boy, shut the fuck up. Now then when I say something about it, then you try to change up the story like I'm bullying him. Bitch, you was bullying him too. Did you not have this video on YouTube teasing him? Huh?
What are you talking about?
You said what?
I actually went and apologized to him on Twitter and on his stream.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. So you put up a video and then you went up to apologize to the nigga? Who does that, nigga, but a bitch? Who but a bitch does shit like that? Nigga, a man don't change his fucking mind.
Where's the video, though?
Don't change his fucking... Because you took the shit off YouTube. Bitch, you ain't slick. You took the shit off YouTube, nigga. I know what the fuck you did.
Because I didn't want to help him bullying him.
Oh, because that bitch, shut the fuck up.
What a fucking faggot.
Nigga took the fucking video off YouTube to try to clean his little tracks up, bitch. I know what the fuck you did. Nigga, you ain't do shit, nigga. You was teasing the nigga too. You was bullying the nigga too. And then when I said something about the whole shit, then you gonna take the video down and try to cover your tracks to make yourself look like a good guy. Bitch, who the fuck is you fooling, nigga? Video had 9,000 views on it, nigga. I watched your little video. It's all good. I didn't say nothing. And then you gonna try to jit me out of what's mine. And oh, you're trying to pull your
really crying over YouTube money?
You said what? You said what?
You really crying over YouTube money?
Oh man. First of all, bro, it's the principle. It's the principle. I don't give a fuck if it's YouTube money. I don't give a fuck if it's money I found out of pop machine at the bottom. Nigga, it's my money. I don't give a fuck where the fuck it come from. Boy. The fact is, you took the shit out of my pocket. That's an issue with me. What about that don't you understand? What about that don't you understand? I'm not doing it for profit. I'm doing it to book hotel rooms and to get a better camera next time and buy arcade sticks or whatever the fuck I do with it. I'm not, nigga, I have a job, boy. Nigga, you see this basement? This is my basement of my house, nigga. I paid. Nigga, my house is paid for, boy. Nigga, I'm already established out here, nigga. I'm almost 30. Nigga,
you're almost 30 and you're doing all this shit? Wow.
Things for money.
Actually, I got to side with him on that. I'm 43.
Oh, never
mind. That's my OG homie right there. He make me look like a little boy. You feel me? This is my shit I'm in. I don't have no parents around this bitch screaming about me bickering because I'm making noise and shit. Nigga, this is my shit. I don't play video games for money, nigga. This is a hobby. The YouTube video shit, that's just a support hobby. That's not for me to live. The fuck is you talking about?
So, I mean, what does it take, you know, and this is, I've dealt with the MK drama. You guys are, and I hate to say, my first experiment into the world of Capcom and Tekken.
Second.
Well, I'm just saying, Capcom and Tekken is today's special. But what is it going to take to resolve this? And I'll ask you, Adonis, at first.
Like this, dog. Put like this. $2,000. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah. See, I've had to pay a lawyer to get out of a felony or two. I know how much that shit costs too. So let's say I go to NEC or whatever, and I see this guy, and we get into a squabble or whatever. That might cost more than $2,000 just to prove a point. I'm not about to do all that. You know, I'm too old for that shit, man. My thing is just be a real nigga and admit that you was on some shit, and maybe we could squash this shit. Maybe I just wouldn't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? Just say, okay, I did this to harm what you was doing or whatever. Harm. You know, and I didn't mean it or whatever. And we can let the shit go on. I see your little Twitter page. The nigga has a coalition of retarded niggas. You trying to start beef or some shit, and the shit is not authentic. I don't even know you, nigga. I've never seen you before. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Niggas say Mrpervy, SRK. I don't even know who the fuck you are or what you do. I've been to 6 or 7 majors this year. I haven't seen you one time. I don't know who the fuck you are, bro. You might see me on a Twitch TV on Team Spooky stream, you know, every now and then, you know, but I don't know who the fuck you are. So for you to come out of the clear blue with that bullshit, I don't understand your motivation, bro. What do you hate us or something? What you don't like C.O.R.N? What's up, nigga? What's up? What's
people been coming at me with messages on Facebook?
What did they say? Because nobody told me they sent any messages.
Well, I don't know the other members' names. I don't know this guy's name.
So what's his? What,
The dude with
what
the
is-
braids. I forgot his name.
What did he say?
Man, I don't remember this shit. This shit was like last week.
So you don't remember last week. So are you on Facebook right now? Can you go to the inbox and read it?
It wasn't in the inbox. It was through a wall post that he tagged me in.
Oh. Well. And what was the summary of what he was just saying? Was he threatening you?
He was just basically complaining.
All right, so look,
And he tagged a whole bunch of people in the
so look,
video.
let me interject in this. I mean, it's before it turned into a pit bull fighting match.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about me? That was me. What are you talking about?
A guy with braids. I don't know.
I don't think nobody else even knows who you are. Honestly, I don't think anybody I know, anybody in C.O.R.N, I don't think any of them know who you are. That's why none of them have even said anything about this. This is something between me and you personally. This has nothing to do with everybody else. This is just me and you. Nobody else has intervened in anything.
Are you sure about that? You didn't see any of the wall posts?
You deleted me as a friend on Facebook, buddy. I can't see any of your wall posts. I don't. You did that, but on some real sensitive shit. You deleted me on some gay shit.
Why the fuck would I keep you there if you were gonna keep on starting drama through Facebook?
You started drama when you did the whole shit in the first place, buddy. Now you don't want drama? I don't understand. I'm starting
If
drama.
you wanted to fix it, you could have came at me like a real like a normal human being and not some fucking project shit.
Oh my god, dog. So when I asked you the first time and then you lied, and then niggas sending me pictures and all this bullshit, telling me otherwise, and then I asked you again, and then you lied and you keep lying and you keep lying. Did I not ask you like a man? I mean, is that not what I did? I didn't cuss at you or call you a bitch or anything.
Didn't you say that in the wall post?
I didn't, bruh. I got the whole status. I still got the status.
Then it's not you. Then it's somebody else. I don't know.
I didn't call you a bitch. I didn't come at you sideways or anything. I asked you what the fuck was going on. That's the only thing I did.
Then you gotta look at one of your boys' wall posts because that's what that shit was on there.
Okay, well, you can disregard that. I don't know anything about that. So you can disregard that. That don't have nothing to do with me and you. If I'm the HNIC, if I'm the nigga that run the whole shit, then you don't worry about that. I tell them to pipe down and that's it. So you can disregard that. Now, again, so is there some type of, I don't understand, so is there some type of beef or something? Do you have something against us? I don't think any of us know you. So is there some type of problem? Then you got the little faggot nigga, what's his name? Geoff? I don't even know that nigga. That nigga, oh, C.O.R.N's a bunch of scum. Nigga, we don't know you. Who are you, though? Who the fuck is he? A YouTube guy? We're at every tournament. We don't care about YouTube people, man. Fuck off our dicks. Niggas, man. Telling you, dog. Boy. So now this nigga owe me a couple stacks. I don't even, I'm not about to spend a legal dollar over this whole shit. Like I say, just be a man about it and just say that's what I did, and that shit can be resolved. I'm not about to go to these tournaments and be fighting and all this other shit. I don't care about that shit. I know that's what you.
I wasn't gonna fight unless somebody would have started something at the tournament.
That's what you want, though. You're like a girl. You want drama.
Oh, I'm a girl.
Girls start shit just so they can call the police and just to say I survived some real shit. That's what you want. You want this little internet drama bullshit. I don't want this, bro. I'm trying to do bigger and better things. You think I want to beef on the fucking internet with some nigga I don't even know? Come on, man. I don't know you, nigga. You want y'all niggas tweeting our page and shit? Oh, this and that. You got these niggas I don't know tweeting my page, nigga. Get them niggas to fuck off my Twitter. Niggas ain't about no real shit. Niggas all on my fucking Twitter blowing up my shit up for no reason. You want little internet beef, nigga. You wanna go against us and say, oh, I got into it with C.O.R.N. Oh, blah, nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Niggas not thinking about you, man. Just be a fucking man. Say you did the whole shit with the video, nigga, and whatever, nigga. We can squash the shit, whatever. $2,000, nigga. I do a couple of those in a month, nigga. So I'm, you know, in my personal money. So I'm not even. That's not even nothing that I'm sweating. You know, just be a man about it, man. Be a man about it. If you did some faggot shit, nigga. Just say you did, man. We could be friends, man. You know, I can promote your little YouTube page. You know, you can say, you know, we could be friends after this, man. Come on, man. Just say you did some faggot shit.
Your volume went down, man.
Can't hear you.
Is the guy still here?
He's here. Jesus, your volume went. I hear you, but you're really low.
Yeah, something went wrong with your mic there.
Something happened to your mic. Kick that shit.
I forgot to share this shit, man. Damn. Hey, though, man. I don't. You know, this nigga wants me to get upset. I guess. See him at a tournament, about to start a fight. You know, and he want to survive some drama or some shit. Bitch, I am not about that, nigga.
Hey, look, I don't know. I don't know how old he is, but, you know, in my fucking old age, I got enough battle scars. I don't need any more. You know, I mean, honestly, look, at the end of the day, it's wrong. It was wrong to do it, in my opinion. I just lost both of them now.
You did?
Yeah, I lost both of them. All right, so you know what? With that said, I am going to take a quick commercial, and then Jesus, you still there? All right, you know what? I'm going to drop the call and I'm going to drop it in re-edges, and then I'm going to bring in Mr. Yipes.
All right.
I got one. Jesus, you there? Yeah. Your mic is still low as hell.
Yeah, we can barely hear you still.
All right. You know what? While this is going on, I'm going to run a commercial, and I'm going to try to fix this.
VSM, let's go.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you perfect. Let me just run this commercial quick that I'm talking over.
Okay.
I really think that if I make that way, which I probably will, hopefully, I have a really good chance to win the whole tournament. I think you did too.
All right, guys. My next guest is, if not the one of the primo of ultimate Marvel players that are out there to date. He's been a legend in the Capcom community for quite some time. I'm going to give you guys a little sample of some of his style, and from there I'll introduce you all to the man, the myth, the legend, Yipes.
Yep. Oh my God.
Why is this audio not coming out? This is pissing me the fuck off, dude. You don't know how livid I am. You know what? This is some fucked up shit. It's playing on one side. Hold on a second. Let me rewind this jammy.
One off. Fish bait this nigga. Fish bait this nigga. Shut up! This nigga is going BX on this shit, nigga. Oh, this bitch is blue like candy, nigga. This nigga, he's back. I nigga said denied. He's freaking on this bitch. Ah, let's go, nigga. Press that motherfucker. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I hope you know that. He knows what he's doing. I know that bitch looking real cotton candy right now, nigga. Get your shit spit on, bitch.
Yeah,
Bust this
going on,
bitch.
Adonis?
One more for the dough, man. One more for the fuck out of here, nigga.
Y'all hear me? Yep.
Yeah.
Who was that, my nigga Yipes?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what's going on, homie?
Still, my nigga?
Chilling, baby. Everything's beautiful.
Shit, my nigga Footwork just got over here now, man. He trained for that curly mustache.
Oh, yeah, man. The killers is coming, dog. The floodgates is open, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I forgot this video existed, bro.
Close your mouth, son.
Oh, damn, I am in your time slot. Y'all just my bad, man.
Nah, you good, baby. You're more than welcome on my time slot, homie.
Oh, for sure, man. How your girl liking the Halo?
Oh, she be on it. I mean, she be working, so she don't play as much, but so when she get it in, she get it in.
Okay, shit. I just got my Black Ops today.
Oh, okay, yeah. Me and Cdjr was playing that shit all day today.
All right. Well, with that said, guys, let me introduce you to the legend himself, Mr. Yipes. How are you?
What's going on, homie?
Not much. A little
What's
drama
up, Yipes?
going on, but look at that. You just come around in pieces there. At least for now.
Yeah, man. It's a funny thing about that video, dude, because that's just pretty much me on a Friday night at Chinatown Fair. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Just drinking. I was just drunk, and I was just watching Desmond just bust ass. That's it. And just me talking shit. That was just a regular Friday thing.
Yo, this NEC is going to be the first time I've gone to a tournament and stayed sober.
Yeah, I always catch you on some drunk shit. Matter of fact, we always just post up in the front, just start talking and shit.
I got Popo put a bracelet on my leg, preventing me from drinking.
Are you serious?
Yo, if you're looking at the stream,
I'm looking at it right now. Oh,
fucking plastic fucking bracelet around my leg detects a drop of fucking alcohol.
wow. So you're gonna be sober as a newborn?
Oh my God, I might actually win a tournament. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, man.
I mean, shit, that sucks, bro.
It does suck.
That looks real out of character. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm still bringing my moonshine down.
Yeah. No question, bro.
So let's go straight to how did you get into the whole gaming thing?
I mean, the regular old story, you know, playing with my brothers and cousins and shit. And then when I used to like rule this like local arcade scene back in Wash Heights, Dykeman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I live at. And I was just there busting everybody's ass. So I thought I was hot shit. And till Dominion came through. I don't know if you know Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dominion came through and he bust my ass. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And then, you know, we was playing for a hot minute. He was like, yo, you're really good, but you're wasting your time here, man. I'm going to take you to Chinatown Fair. And I was like, Chinatown Fair? And then that next Friday, the rest was history, man, from there. So that's pretty much how it went down.
So being that we are predominantly an MK Mortal Kombat place, do you have a stance with Mortal Kombat at all? Do you like it?
I used to actually play Trilogy back in the day with the homies.
Good. So at NEC, your ass could be playing. You can enter the tournament because I got a Trilogy tournament going on.
Why not? Fuck it. I haven't played this shit in years, but I get a couple of combos in, see what I do.
What? So you went. I mean, what was your first love as far as the games? Was it Street Fighter? Was it Marvel?
I used to play. Well, I mean, I always liked fighting games, period. But when the first time I was really competitive was Unreal Tournament '99. There was like a small community for that. It was called the GMC. It's kind of like SRK, but just for first-person shooters.
Okay.
And then that's where I got the IFC from. That was a clan in a real tournament.
And what does IFC stand for?
In fucking control.
Nice. I always wonder what the fuck it stood for.
Yeah. In fucking control, man.
So now, Adonis, you're feeding back, so we're getting everything we say twice. You want to just mute? Unless you're going to interject. Okay. Empire.
What happened with Empire?
You were in Empire for a while?
Yes, I guess a little over 5-6 years, I think.
What is it? Was it just a growing apart? Was it a beef issue?
I mean, just to keep it short and sweet, pretty much. I'm a big guy when it comes to loyalty, and I came to Empire. I don't really care about the business aspect of things. I really don't care. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's always good to have some change in your pocket, whatever. But you know what I mean? But when it comes to loyalty, man, that's really big to me. So he messed with my loyalty, and I just had to go, bro.
It happens.
Yeah.
Adonis, are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're feeding back. Actually, can you turn either mute your mic or turn the volume down on the Explorer's the actual show's volume?
Okay, I got the Twitch off. I muted the Twitch.
That's probably what it was.
No, it's looping that way. I think it's because it lights up the window.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta love Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to mute it now. Here you go.
All right, perfect. All right, so you did play some MK. What is your opinion of Mortal Kombat compared to Street Fighter and Marvel? As far as why the fuck is there so much hate for MK?
I can't be honest with you, bro. I cannot answer that. I don't know why. Because I actually like enjoying watching MK because all the little side tournaments back in the day, you used to see guys like Shock and Joe and a couple of more dudes. Freaking CD Senior. And then freaking, I used to just watch that shit, man. Ultimate Marvel, wow, disrespect, excuse me. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I used to just watch it all the time, and that shit actually used to get me hyped, man. I think it's a good game, too. And then me being Dominican, I always used to just grow up seeing every Dominican motherfucker play the shit. So, you know what I mean? So, it's a good game. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I've never been able to...
Wait, let me interject there real fast, because I had a question from someone, and this is from Mike Metroid. I'm sorry, Matter Over Mind. He asked, why has Yipes never picked up MK9 since he's Dominican and is naturally godlike at the game?
To be fair, I did tell Cdjr I was gonna learn the game after Evo, the one I passed. But just based on what happened on my results at Evo, I just got salty. I was like, yo, man, I just gotta step this shit up. So I just put my main focus on Marvel. But I really did want to play Mortal Kombat. I wanted to play as Jax and Smoke. Those are the two characters I actually wanted to play.
Okay.
The black guy and the Dominican in a fucking ninja outfit. Figures.
That's pretty that's what it is. Like, that's the
Did you know Boone is actually fucking Dominican as well?
You actually told me that at Summer Jam. Yes, you actually told me that. I didn't know that, so that was a surprise.
So the game's written in fucking Dominican Spanish.
Shit is encrypted in fucking Dominican languages and shit.
All right. So now NEC's coming up.
Right.
What's your predictions? What does the Marvel world have that's hype right now? Who's the who? I mean, I watched the Chris G versus you the last time in Philly, and that shit blew my mind. I also watched the East versus West, and that blew my mind.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of killers coming up. I mean, that's just a game open to just anybody that step their shit up. But like the people that come out. Guys like Justin, PR Barrow, Chant, because I think they all coming to NEC. I'm not too sure about Chant, but I know Rog and Justin is coming, and Ricky, I think. So you got guys like Chris G, of course, over here from New York, Ray, Moons, a lot of killers, man. But I mean, if everything goes right, I think I'm gonna come out the victor. So that's just me, being a cocky motherfucker.
Ain't nothing. Hey, when you produce results, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Consistently, consistently, how long have you? I mean, what's your longest run in decent-sized tournaments of taking first place?
To be honest, I really don't enter no locals. To be honest, and I ain't got nothing to do with me just saving it for the majors. That's just me being a lazy ass dude, man. And then, but my reign was really in Marvel 2, but I actually started winning in Marvel 3 a lot more recently. I won Summer Jam, then I lost at Caesar's Beatings, and I just won at Detroit, a major in Detroit. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's looking alright. I got right now in total, I got like 3 solid wins in Ultimate, pretty much. So
now with NEC coming up, do they have anything that's already being blown up in the Marvel world as far as last time it was East versus West? I mean,
not really necessarily, but like there's a lot of grudge matches that's gonna go down. Guys like Unknown versus Andre, Andre versus some guy named Nick Scum from California. I mean, not from California, from Canada, excuse me. And there was a lot of pop-off, man, to the point where when we was watching the match with, oh my God, it's Andre and the guy from Canada, Nick Scum, the Canadians was in the back singing the fucking Canadian national anthem, though, while he was whooping his ass. So that's just kind of disrespectful. So I know Andre's feeling a certain way about it, and they're about to go down. But other than that, West Coast is coming, so that's pretty much, we got to protect the house, man. That's pretty much it.
You know, I mean, I like I said, and I told you this at Summer Jam. Yo, I honestly never watched the fucking game, but when I watched you guys, especially you and Chris G together, man, I mean, for a game that I look at, maybe it's because I'm such a fucking old man, I go blind. I can't tell what the fuck's going on. I just see hot pink, purple, blue, fucking neon colors blasting all over the place, and then some motherfucker standing up, and then some motherfucker standing up, pointing at the other guy, going, "Yeah, that's right, nigga. I just blew you up," and walking away. And I'm like, "Wow, that's
like, it's just like that. That's how the story goes in Marvel 3, yeah, man. That game, dog. I mean, me and Cdjr spoke about it a lot of times, bro. It's just because CD always be cracking me over the head, like, "Yo, man, just come play MK, dog." Like he stay cracking my head over.
You know, you would produce very well at MK because, I mean, basically, you know, Cdjr is a button masher. You know, he should.
I don't want those habits, nah. Nah.
You definitely would produce well in Mortal. I mean, I don't know. You plan on playing Injustice?
Yes, actually. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to play it.
I mean, what is other players that you talk to? I mean, I don't know. There's always been, like I said, and this is going back with me 20 years ago, this stigma when it was Midway and Williams, and now it's NRS. Whenever they put out a game, it kind of just, I don't know, it gets the down thumbs from the Capcom world all the time. Do you think this one might be different now that the block button is now gone?
I mean, I really didn't mind the block button because then from what I saw, that's just based now on footsies. You know what I mean? Now you don't have to deck somebody for swinging. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can respect the block button. That's not bad. That's how you really truly see a small player. But then again, you got the matchups and bullshit from what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, it shouldn't make a difference really. But in terms of like entering the scene. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know why people hate MK so much. I guess it's because people promote Capcom games so much that they just forget about everything else. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know.
Speaking of promoting, MLG, what do you guys think of it? I mean, they've obviously supported MK wholeheartedly in all the drama between IPL and Capcom and MLG trying to get them and money and all the bullshit.
Right.
I see a lot of people in the Capcom community basically kind of shitting on MLG, but if MLG offered the money, it wouldn't change. I'm sure that attitude would change.
Of course. Money talks. That's just how it goes.
You know?
I mean, it's a good thing. Like you said, it really helped out the MK scene. That shit was a beautiful thing. It actually deserves a shine, too. So, you know what I mean? Because I know so many good players that play the shit, you know what I mean? They're personal friends of mine, so it's a good thing, you know what I mean? In terms of like the funding and stuff like that, that's a good thing too. What is it like? Top 16, it gets paid out, right?
No, top 8 gets paid out, but you get paid out. You know, it's not. You know, our usuals. Here's $400. Good job. You mean you're walking away with $10K?
Because I remember what game was it that was like top 16? I think it was Tekken, right? Some shit like that. Well, I don't know, but regardless, it's good payouts. You know what I mean? And it's a good thing that you got a stage. I mean, is MK still with MLG?
As of right now, yeah. The season obviously ended at Dallas, but that I don't. You know, the next season, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, they could turn around.
It's actually looking good because the numbers they pulled, they had the most amount of players. They had a total of 96, which they hit their cap, and Tekken had hit their cap at 64 players. So it's looking good. I mean, it's possible it may not come back, but as of now, it's looking good. It's pulled consistent numbers, and it's been their top drawer over there.
That's what's up, man. Y'all definitely deserve a stage, man, to shine, let your community shine. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, an average, let's just say an average, but a regular, a local major like Yumicon, how many players show up for a Marvel Capcom event?
Depending on how well they push it, I'll get 300, 400 maybe.
What's a shitty one?
A shitty one. Let me see. Like a major that I've been to, like this past like couple of years. Let me see. This isn't to disrespect the person, but Caesar's beating SummerSlam was pretty garbage, and I love Caesar's beating. Like I've supported this shit since 07. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Caesar's beating SummerSlam was pretty bad. That was more of a quality over quantity thing. Like all the quality good players was there, but the quantity was just horrible. So, but yeah, like around like a shitty one, maybe like for Marvel, maybe like 100. Yeah, it's just a major.
And what's the usual payouts for a Marvel? Top 3?
Top 3, depending. That's the thing about these beats. They do top 8, so top 8, but it's mostly top 3.
And what's the usual top prize?
Let me see. Yumicon, I won close to like 2 stacks, pretty much. Summer Jam, there was like $1,000 bonus, like two stacks tops, 2 stacks tops, depending on where you go.
That's not a bad weekend worth of work. Maybe I should start playing this fucking game.
Like 2 stacks, yeah.
You know, if you do make the transition to Injustice, do you see yourself becoming because MLG is obviously going to pick it up. I mean, they're, you know, WB and them have gotten pretty tight. You see yourself hitting the esports, as everybody likes to call it, which I can't stand the fucking word. But
oh yeah, me, to be honest, me neither, man. I hear shit so much, man. Arturo freaking blew my damn fucking dome piece, bro. That damn word. But yeah, most definitely. I actually been to an MLG event before. I went to MLG Dallas 2010, and that was just a visit, just to see what was going on. Freaking Filthy Rich is there and shit, promoting Tekken or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm not no stranger to MLG because I used to watch all the first person shooters and shit. So yeah, I'm more than happy to go and support it.
Now, I don't know if where I heard this. Do you have your own clothing line?
Yes, my own apparel. Yeah, pretty much.
You want to throw that link up there? Get some of these guys out there to check it out.
BrokenTier.com. There it is. That's the link right there. Put it on the chat. Pretty much. So I want to hear the backstory now. It was pretty cool too. Pretty much year 2010. That was the last Marvel 2 tournament, right? And I won it. That was Caesar Beating's Redemption. So the following tournament was something called West Coast Warzone. That was that shit with a Neo versus Clockwork, the big money match or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so there was the sponsor there, right? Not really a sponsor. I thought they made sticks. It's called BrokenTier. There you go. So I thought they made sticks for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about, yo, shit, I would be sick if I get an own stick. You know what I mean? So I hollered at them, and then that's when I found out. I went to their website. It was a shirt company, and I was like, "Oh shit!" You know. And then one and one started clicking together. I mean, I have all these phrases and quotes and shit. Just do it and just holler at them, man, and just the rest is history. You know what I mean? And I wasn't at the time. I wasn't with BrokenTier. That was just a business deal on the side. You know what I mean, just so I could have my celebrity line, as you will. And pretty much So then after I left Empire, we was already scheming on like getting the team going down. So and I'm just going down, and I'm just there today.
How's it doing? Is it
It's
doing good?
doing beautiful, man. It's
That's
doing
good.
beautiful. Yeah, it pays my rent. I'll tell you that. So half of it.
That's all that matters, because I'm starting my own clothing line.
That's good, man. Give me one of them shit. What's it gonna say?
Right now, the ones that I'm bringing down there, I'm bringing down to NEC the On Blast Show shirts, which is, I mean, everything's going to be customized pretty much to the person. You're going to pick your saying once I get the online store open.
Right.
This one just says there's no BS with OBS. One is I smoke 2 packs a day and I'll still whoop the shit out of you.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. That's official right there. Yeah, let me get a XXX, man.
You know what? I specifically told my silk screener, I'm like, yo, I need at least 5 XXXs because I know 5 people I'm giving it to, and you were one of them.
Cool. Yeah. Good looking now. That's prestige right there.
You know, I mean, you definitely, like I said, I mean, in the community, you know, I kind of watch it from afar. You know, because like I said, we've always been kind of the redheaded stepchild in the fighting game scene. And, you know, one of the reasons I'm bringing Adonis on here and I'm bringing you on here and now I'm seeing other guys in the chat that, you know, are obviously part of your scene. This bullshit that goes on with this, you know, Capcom's over here, Tekken's in, you know, Namco's in this corner and Mortal Kombat's in this corner. This shit's got to end. You know, I mean, there's people out there, and now I'm going to go into my Triforce moment, I guess. There's people out there that want to keep it all apart. To keep it apart means they get successful. You know, I mean, I almost want to become a Jimmy Hoffa and say, yo, why don't we put a gamers union together where all gamers are actually unionized? You know, now, for example, you know, you enter a tournament. You enter it on your own, but you're in the union. You win 2 stacks. The union gets whatever, say $20. But you know what that gives you? Benefits. Insurance. Right. You know, I mean, my ass ain't waiting for Obama to give me shit. You know, because I'll be waiting a long ass time. And then this way, there's a unity within the fighting game community that doesn't even have to only be the fighting game community. I mean, I see Call of Duty, Halo players. You know, I see people like VVV. I see people that go out there and they say, I'm going to sponsor you, I'm going to do this. And at the end of the day, they do dick. You know, I tell every player that's part of OBS, I say, look, yes, we're a team. I'll hook you up with an email. I'll hook you up with a shirt. I'll hook you up any way I can. I'm not a developmental company. I'm not a rich daddy Warbucks sitting somewhere where I'm going to turn around and just start fucking sending people to tournaments for no gain.
Right.
You know, so I mean, people got to ask yourselves, when somebody comes out to them and says, hey, I want to sponsor Yipes, well, you're going to have to sit back and go, all right, well, it's cool, but what's in it for you? I mean, I didn't just wake up one day and say, I want to sponsor you.
That's true.
You know, and a lot of people live this false sense of reality, you know, and I'm not going to mention any legends out there, but it would be a perfect situation to mention it. I got a little dyslexia there. But this gentleman, you know, he's waiting for this sponsorship to come knocking on his door, and it's not happening. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm a prime example. You know, they talk about retiring at 65. Fuck no. I don't have, you know, and I'm not saying it's wasting. You know, but if you put so much emphasis into gaming and come out with nothing, in 15 years of doing it, you got to say, what did I get? Except now you add 15 years onto wherever you think you're going to retire from, because you're not getting no gain from here. I think, you know, and I believe it or not, I'm kind of anti-union. But I think some kind of union, some kind of organization within the fighting game community that not only tells the players, like, yo, you know what, Yipes, we don't even play the same game. We don't even speak the same motherfucking language. Same thing for Adonis. But you know what? We're united under the banner of we're all gamers, and we need to have some sort of future beyond making our $2,000 here or $5,000 here.
That's true, huh?
You know,
that is true.
And at the end of the day, like I said, 10 years from now, you know, some of you cats are going to be 40. And when you look at it and you say to yourself, what the fuck did I get?
Yeah.
You know, now you're 40 years old, you finally got your real job. Now instead of retiring at 65, you got to retire at 95. You know, so, I mean, at least it gives you some security. Not to mention, I mean, what are we going to do? I mean, non-union players come to a tournament, you ain't going to hold a rat outside, you know. But, you know, at least if there's some kind of understanding amongst the players in the fighting game community that let's drop the MK's better than Tekken, Tekken's better than Capcom, and just say we all got to unite in a certain way that's going to keep everybody growing. Even that little kid that I had on here today, he's 6 years old. Hey, you know what? You know, we'll be like Sally Struthers for fucking $5 a month. You start funding a privatized insurance package for each other. You know, and Yipes, guess what? You know, I heard all the politics going on over the election this year, and guess what? You got to pay your share because you're making a little bit more. So they take out a little bit more and they trickle it down. This way you can... I'm not sold out to the Illuminati, Limbo Dog. So you got to relax with that bullshit. I'm just thinking about people like you who spend all day jerking off the pictures of my wife actually having some sort of future. You know, that if you're going to play games, you know, in a quote-unquote professional level, you got to be treated like a professional. When you say the word esports... When I say the word sports, I think of somebody like Derek Jeter.
Right.
You know, when you say, you know, the word esports, I think of some fucking hot pocket eating nigga sitting in his house, you know, jerking off the porn, playing fucking Call of Duty. You know, and it's the reality is this community as a whole cannot get to that level unless they're willing to look in the mirror and say, well, where the fuck do we go? You know, where do you go? You keep winning all your Marvels, all right? After Marvel 3 comes Marvel 4 in what, like 2016?
Most likely.
You know, so come 2016, you'll do a couple of more. By 2016, how old you going to be? You know, I want to have a wife. I want to have kids. Was this for a quick fix, or is this something that should legitimately be a future?
That's true. Yeah, man. Me seeing the fighting game scene, it's not saying that it's lost, but there's no direction. That's pretty much what you're saying too. There's no direction. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, like, it's just a smorgasbord of shit.
Yeah, like for instance, like it's so easy for me to walk around, right? Like, all right, for example, I go to Summer Jam, right? Now, you got one room, you got Marvel. I go in the other room, you know what I mean, it's hype as shit. I hear mad shit going on, and it's Persona. You know what I mean? I go in there and I just start saying some shit, you know, and people start getting hype. Oh, shit, yeah, it's like this game, that or not. You know what I mean? That's love, you know what I mean? Because it's easy for me to just adapt to any crowd, you know what I'm saying? And it's easy to just support their game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's just not like that for everybody. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's like politics involved or fucking popularity contest. That's pretty much normally what it is. But I mean, like you said, man, if you're a gamer, dog, just accept everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a gaming vibe. You know what I mean?
I mean, I see forums post shit, you know, and like I said, I use MK as an example. But to be honest, I see the shit, that game's ass, that game's broken. I go to SRK, I see nothing but basically it getting bashed. I mean, I see tweets of people telling me, or should I say post in the forums, people saying I'm crazy. You know, I'm not crazy. You know, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up people's asses and promise you shit. I'm just telling you, you know, as Triforce likes to say, motherfucking real talk. You are going to go nowhere just playing games.
Yeah.
You know, and Triforce, I remember Triforce, I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was the King of Chinatown or it was just one of the days we were talking. But, you know, he mentioned something to me about, you know, some of the best gamers grow up in an urban area. You know, well, for a lot of reasons, you know, I told him, I said, one of the reasons is, you know, it ain't like you got baseball fields in Little League that's all over the place. You know, your leisurely activity. I mean, we'll say the Heights was a perfect example. Yeah, they got some baseball fields and stuff that you can do there, but it was more, back in the '80s, an arcade game in a bodega.
Right.
And you know, your mom went to work, and then when you came home, instead of being a latchkey baby, you said, you know, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna play this fucking game. And like my ass being a broke ass motherfucker, I'd go to the game that I knew if I put that quarter in, I could stay on that motherfucker for like 5 hours.
Right.
You know, because I knew there was no quarter after it, so I better choose my game well.
Yeah.
You know,
That's definitely how it went down.
You know, and now, I mean, even if you look at, like I said, you know, and we were talking a couple of times about it, you know, I see the drama, and don't get me wrong, I'm the king of making fucking drama too. You know, I love throwing gasoline on shit nonstop.
Yeah, man. I would know because that Cantaloupe video, that shit,
blew up.
It made a viewing, though, because I ain't know, to be honest, though, I know some OGs, I didn't know who the fuck you was. You know what I mean? Then I saw the video, and I started putting one together. I was like, oh, you know CD and shit? And then people just started telling me who you were, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I've seen you before, though, but I didn't know who you was, though.
You know, do you remember Dal Sim? He was from up in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, with the dreadlocks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I met him back. He used to call me, I don't know, he fucking like, I don't know what the hell he called me. Triforce was like, he used to call me the MK Wizard or some shit. We used to go to Playland, and he would fucking beep us because we didn't have cell phones back then. And he would beep it. And, the motherfucking cat used to come down dressed up like Kung Lao and shit. He was a crazy motherfucker. But, like, I used to hang with him a lot. And then, I told the story on, I think it was on on Shuriken one day. And it was about some cats pulling a gun out on me in Penn Station Arcade because I whooped their ass in the game. And needless to say, I didn't get my money. But I ate $20 telling them they're not getting it either.
Yeah.
Guy pulled the fucking gun. He was like, "Yo, give me what you got." I pulled $20 out. I said, "You're gonna have to cut it out of me." I ate it. So I probably shit $20 out, which was a fucking blessing. It probably tore my ass up. I don't remember it that well. But the point is, with Dal Sim, he was like really the only guy in the city that I hung with. And at that time, I didn't know who Triforce was. But yeah, I've been around, but I dropped off. I moved to Jersey. I got in trouble with the law. I was good at, yes, Devon, exactly. So Harlem Hero knows Devon.
Yeah, Harlem. Yeah, he one of the OGs back in the day. What's going on, Norman?
Yeah, he used to come, and then when the guy got shot in Playland, that kind of ended fucking Playland's adventure. And then there was Broadway for a while, but Broadway was whack because it was all pinball more than anything else.
Yeah.
Can I get Triforce into the Illuminati? Triforce is the Illuminati, man. He controls everything. He just pretends he don't. Look, at the end of the day, like people like Triforce, I hear people bash him. Look, you know what? I could tell you this. His heart's in the right place. And this is my emo moment, and it'll end here. His heart's in the right place. And I told him, I said, you're like the Black Ralph Cramden. Every time the Honeymooners were on, Ralph Cramden started out with a great fucking idea, but somehow, some way, that idea managed to get fucked up within that half hour of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, it all ended all right, but still, he's got to go back and drive that fucking bus.
Yeah. Triforce, man, yeah, like you said, his heart's in the right place. Like, in terms of the business aspect of things, he actually has taught me a lot. Because You know what I mean? I was just a regular old kid. I just wanted to press buttons and bust ass. That's it. But then, you know what I mean? Seeing where the shit was heading. You know what I mean? He really put me on. You know what I mean? So.
You opened your eyes there.
Yeah, most likely, most definitely, man. Not so most likely, most definitely. You know what I mean, 'cause I didn't expect, games like pretty much Capcom period to get to the mainstream level that it is today. You know what I mean? Like you got fucking streams now. That shit is going bonkers everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, there's fucking 100 Capcom streams going on at once, any given day, any time of the day.
Yeah, like back in the day, like let me tell you why season beatings are so special back in the day, right? There was the first guy that started doing events, the actual exhibitions, was some guy named Fuji, right? Oh shit, hold on.
Did I lose you?
I think he said, hold on a sec.
Oh. Triforce broke the record when he got the Wii U, the longest African-American loitering in fucking ZachMK. Actually, that's not true. Oh, Yipes dropped.
Yeah, you know what? While you're trying to get him back in, let me make the announcement I was going to make before. Yeah. All right, guys, for all you guys know, we have done the On Blast show for 21 weeks straight as of right now. We have never asked for a dime from nobody, never give a damn about asking for a dime. But this time, we are asking for a donation. This is a donation for me, myself, to get to NEC.
What's up, Mariano? Hold on. What's up, Mariano Tekken? I had to throw that in there.
The reason why I'm asking this, if you guys are aware of, back in September 25th, I was in an automobile accident at work. I have actually been out of work since that time, and right now can't afford to go to NEC. I'm looking for help for donations. I only need maybe about $100 to $150 to help get me there. I'm willing to drive there, and I'm willing to actually bring other players with me if I can actually get the donation money I need to get there. It is very short notice. I have been contemplating this for a while right now. I just found out recently that I had my L-spine MRI done, and I had found out I had 3 slit discs, which are all bulging, and one of them was pinching against one of my nerves. I still have to actually get a T-spine MRI and a C-spine MRI done afterwards to find out extent the rest of my damage to my back. So with that being said, it makes it hard. I can't really afford to really get out there and throw the money out there because I just don't have it. So it doesn't cost as much. Like it's not a trip for me to go spend $500, $600, $800 to go somewhere.
It's to go to the titty bar.
Shut up. It's actually drivable for me. It's about a 3.5 hour drive to get there. And like I said, if I could get these donations, I'm actually willing to bring other people with me in my car to head out there. It's just to help to pay for the hotel and the travel to try to get out there. So if you guys are looking to donate, there's a donate link on the bottom. It says get DarKNaTaS to NEC. Click the donate. Send whatever you can send. I'll post the link out through the show. Just let you guys know. It'd be very much appreciated. A lot of guys would like to see me get out there, and I really want to get out there. But like I said, times is tough for me right now since I haven't been working since September. So if anything you guys can do, just do whatever you can. Go ahead, James.
I would drive them, but I'm too Hollywood. I'm flying to fucking Philly. So I'll be flying to Philly. So Yipes, you back? Let me see what's up with him.
Yipes, you there?
Hold on. His call's answered, but he's not. So let me double check. I'm going to add D Nice in here right now as well. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was listening. So I'm going to get him in there right now. And let me find Mr. Yipes. What up, sir?
How you doing?
Good. Let me drop Yipes and re-add him. I don't know why his thing is not picking up. Okay, he's restarting his PC. So everybody else out there, we got D Nice with us. another Marvel player.
Yeah, man. I was done with that. Well, go ahead. Thank you.
You were done. You're done with that. So what's your flavor of the month?
My flavor of the month. You know what? I'm just living life, man. Actually, it's been over 3 months since I actually moved to New York. I used to live in Miami. You know, hanging out with Flash Metroid and a couple other players from Florida. You know, the scene has really gotten better. Shout out to Florida. I moved to New York though, pretty much just got this little promotion. And, you know, I took it, and you know, the job has been doing really good for me as far as financial, you know, wise. So I'm just basically want to do what I want to do though is I want to. Actually, you know what? Before I get into that, you know what I'm saying? How you guys doing?
We're all doing good, man. We're doing good. So where you in Brooklyn?
Currently, I'm staying in Brooklyn. I just got a place in Queens. I just signed a lease a few days ago. I'm going to move in like at the NEC, by the Queens Village area. So.
Okay, we're out on Long Island, the rich.
Oh
part.
yeah, well,
the rich part with no money.
Oh, all right, yeah. I mean, you know, Queens Village is not too far from Long Island, so you know, and I drive, so you know, I can get there somehow. You know, I got to hang out with the Long Island Joe and everybody too, so yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got Long Island Joe out there. You also got the Valley Stream Monsters, which actually is playing this as we speak, which is like all the top MK guys. Some of the top MK guys. I have to correct myself. That get together usually Friday nights, but they tonight.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, damn, what the fuck did that one little shit made it? Oh, okay. What's going on, D-Nice?
Yo, what up, Mike? You ain't got my text, bro?
Nah, bro. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though. The message, you know, the inbox box, that shit just be getting full. So I just don't be deleting shit. I'm just that lazy.
What the fuck kind of phone you have? Inbox.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Respect it. But
I'm
whatever.
with you, fam. All right. I'm gonna let you right after this though. First off, I gotta give you the you know what. I want to give you the you know what because I may, just in case, because my birthday is on that same day, Saturday. So I wanna at least you know give you the stuff before Saturday, just in case I don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm you know like I said, I'm the type of person that keeps promises. So you know I got you on that.
Okay.
I was hearing you guys talking about the whole community about you know trying to live financially in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you my 2 cents about it. All right, so realistically speaking, let's just be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody and their mama want to get sponsored. Ever since Marn and Justin Wong got sponsored in the fighting game community, it did open up a lot of things and a lot of opportunities for players to get their names recognized. You know what I'm saying? Like you know Chris G, Filipino champ, PR Rog, yourself, etc. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that you know people want to use it, you know, use their skills as a hobby into more of a profession. You know, the thing is though is, you know, I don't think it's gonna go. It can go as far, but I'm just gonna be as real about it. I don't think it's gonna go as far as like the MOG area. You know what I'm saying? The reason is because just like you guys I said earlier, who said that actually? It was Triforce or something like that. He said that the actual scene itself is a little bit divided in the fighting game community.
Yeah, it's very jaded.
So, you know, if you look at the Halo and the Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, their genre, even though it's different games itself, but believe it or not, it's actually more united as far as, you know, tournaments and everything, because you got Call of Duty tournaments and a Halo tournament at the same time. Okay, use the same console, same shit, you know, mostly the same players play it. Understand what I'm saying? So, and if you look at League of Legends and Dota 2, you know, their tournaments are pretty much runs the same time too, and the same place. You know, like you basically have the same players, the same the same environment. It's all more united than the fighting game scene. Not only because now outside of the drama and all that, like why everybody hate Mortal Kombat. First off, just want to say Mortal Kombat 9 is a great game. There are some bugs though. There are some bugs.
Yeah,
like
there definitely are some game-changing bugs.
There are some messed up stuff in that game, like the one-player side. Because I just found out about the one-player side on Monday, and I was like, "Yo, that shit is cheap." And I was wondering why Perfect Legend always wants to play on one-player side, but I got that. But I'm not knocking skills off or anything, but I would just question why people don't like Perfect Legend.
Adonis, you're looping back again on us.
Am I?
Yeah.
This time I don't have no audio coming through.
Yo, is that footwork in your house playing though?
Yeah. That's footwork. And,
I just heard Dante get back, so I already know that was him playing.
Did you? Yeah. Him and JDM, the Zero player.
Yeah, they playing. Okay.
Oh yeah. They over here getting it in. It's curly.
All right. Yeah, I hope to see Christopher coming up this weekend too. So.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna be hype. Who's streaming curly?
Spooky.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you are right about the involvement of the fighting game scene because back in the days with Evo, you know what I'm saying, and the IRC secret channel, that's where everybody was at.
That was the Illuminati.
That was the Illuminati channel. I ain't even gonna tell you the channel name, but that was the channel, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to get updates from Ski Sonic, and I'm gonna tell you like this: Ski Sonic is one of the hardest working men in the community. He's been doing this way before the whole commentary thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was commentating on his phone while Alpha-ism Radio was running at the time. Nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was like, man, Ski is really on point, and believe it or not, he keeps things exciting. So shout out to Ski Sonic.
Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does. We hung out at we had a couple of drinks at in Evo this year. Before we do this, because I'm going to roll back a little bit to the other person. I got into Yipes. Adonis, I asked you before, what is C.O.R.N? What is C.O.R.N about?
Well, C.O.R.N originally, man, we started last year. I had taken a nice little hiatus from fighting game community for a couple of years. Personal shit. With me, I probably hadn't traveled anywhere for probably maybe about 4 years. I think maybe final round 2008 was like the last thing I had been to. So I had took a nice little hiatus and shit, life issues and shit like that. But we started up around October last year. It was kind of like on some funny shit. You know what I mean? We was at a little local tournament. And the TFA dudes, they were all riled up because they had just won. Banana Ken had beat the shit out of Wolfcrone. And they was all getting all hyped, TFA. So I said, you know what? I say, fuck this shit. I grabbed all my niggas, all the cats that was with me in the tournament. And I said, you. I grabbed this nigga. I say, nigga, we the coalition of real niggas now. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. It was some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? It was some funny shit at first. But you know what I'm saying? We just ran with it, man. The people be like, the name, real niggas, but that's like kind of how it popped off and shit. And
I see nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah. You know what? On some esports shit, I might have to change it up. Maybe one day. But until then, but when that does happen, the money's gonna have to be right.
If you're going to esports, it'll be the coalition of real nice guys.
Yeah, nice. Adonis, what I said on the stream when we was doing Yuma I was like coalition of real Neanderthals. That's what I was called it. That's what I called it. I'm commentating with an Ultra Davis, so you already know that look funky if I say some shit like that.
Right. And I like that too. I was telling the fellas that.
Neanderthals. There you go.
Yeah. Shouts out to my nigga Yipes. Yeah. But yeah, we based out of Detroit, Michigan. For those who don't know, same places. Wolfcrone and all the other cats. Shin Ryujin, 3D player. We out here. Right now, it's 16 of us right now. It's 16 of us.
That's definitely real nigga shit. Having like 16 people, that's real nigga shit, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, we play everything, man. We got Persona players, we got Marvel players, Street Fighter players, Soul Calibur players,
Yo,
Tekken
your buddy
players.
from Cross Tekken though, your man from
Oh
Cross
yeah,
Tekken,
Seth.
Seth, hello, pinkies up. That boy put the pinky up and everything after he won.
Yeah, man. Your boy's man nice. I saw him at Summer Jam, man. He was going in. Everybody was like, yo, some random guy, some random like lawyer, like who? Like he said, yeah, he a corn nigga. I was like, what? Alright, man, that do get respect, man. Y'all definitely got some talent, man.
I mean, from what I see from your squad, homie, it's pretty much you trying to get your scene up there, B. That's about it. You trying to get your players up to par. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. That's just how every crew starts. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody ain't thinking about no business aspect of shit when the motherfuckers just trying to play, you know what I mean? But now how we in the world of in the mainstream or whatever, then once y'all get to that point where y'all start thinking that way, then y'all handle y'all business. But right now, see y'all trying to get y'all scene up, so that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
It usually starts because somebody tells you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People told me I couldn't have two specific guests on the show. I said, all right, well, fuck your show. I'm going to do my own show.
Yeah.
And voila, I'm on Blast Show. And, the whole point of this show, like I said, it's obviously to put people on blast if you got beef with somebody. I don't care if it's Street Fighter, Capcom. I don't even give a shit if you're playing fucking Strawberry Shortcake versus the Smurfs. If you got beef with somebody, fucking air it out here. I want to be your Jerry Springer. I don't care if you want to sucker punch somebody with the I'm fucking pregnant. Hey, but you know what? Bring them here. I don't give a shit how you do it. I don't care.
Wow.
But in reality, what it's about is it's an attempt. When I started it off with Mortal Kombat, and I'm still predominantly, obviously, Mortal Kombat, but I want it to be where, and it's not, Natos will tell you, I don't even give a fuck about the money. I got a job.
Right.
I make my money there, so it's not even about the monetizing and all that other shit. For me, it's getting people from other sides of the community. I can't tell you how many people that are in this chat right now that might not know who Yipes is or Adonis is or D-Nice is, or what drama goes on in your guys' side of the community, because that's exactly what it is.
All right, and I'm sorry to cut you off. Like, that's the thing, what I'm saying? Like, man, people think that the scene is full of drama. It's not really full of drama, man. It's just sometimes, there is drama, but if you think about it, it's not as much drama as it is. You know what I'm saying? So somebody may have beef with but it's all, in the end, it's all about the game and respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
For the most part, everybody respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And all right, I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? There are a few people that I don't respect, but I have my own reasons. It's just everybody has their own reasons, but I'm not gonna be a bitch about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk with them, talk with them and whatever, but, I'm going to keep one eye open and if shit goes down, because if somebody say something, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to go ahead and, come up on some shit, you know what I'm saying? Recently, though, some people were doing some shit that I didn't respect, but in the end, I was like, you know what? It's whatever. I mean, look, if they coming to me about it, they come to me about it. It's, we could talk about it. I'm too grown to be just going into some high school shit.
No, I mean, that's
the
thing about the drama, though. Keep the, it's like when you want, when you played sports as a kid, and they said keep it in the game. Keep it in the game. I mean, I went to an event. I think it's the first time I met you, Yipes. It was I think it was Winter Brawl last year, and I don't know what the fuck happened in your guys' room, but they chased this motherfucker out of the hotel.
Wait, what happened?
They chased the motherfucker out of the hotel. I forgot if it was Winter Brawl or what. I know it wasn't MK shit, but the motherfucker ran like a bitch into his car, and 10 motherfuckers ran after him. I don't know what it was about.
Oh, that had nothing to do with games. That was some shit that was happening around on the top floor. Some bullshit was happening with some chick. And it had nothing to do with games.
Okay. I didn't know if it was games or what, but I was like, that's some hype shit.
Yeah, two chicks was fighting and shit, yo. I think Darkside Phil recorded it like the end of it, and there was like dudes running and shit. Yo, yeah, I know you're talking about. That shit was crazy because that shit got loud. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then I was looking outside. I see like two ratchet hoes fighting. I'm like, yo, son, check this out, check this out. Two hoes fighting. And then next thing you know, I see weave all over the place. I think somebody like took the weave home with them. But yeah, but yeah, man, that was funny.
That was
as fuck.
winner. That was winner, bro.
That was
actually.
winner, bro. That was like the first Marvel major, yo. That was the first Marvel major.
See, I've
And
been watching it. I've been watching it afar from the whole time, man.
Yeah, we was chilling. You know what's funny? All right, so we on the floor that the shit was actually happening, right? So I'm just posted up, you know what I mean? I'm drinking, I'm chilling. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, they literally ran a lap on that motherfucker like if it was the Olympics or some shit.
Yeah.
Just fighting. And then the shit got up to like in front of our door. So we saw the shit live. We was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then what's crazy is it dimmed down. But then the funny thing is I went downstairs to chill. That's when I met you, MK. And then that's when the motherfuckers ran out. Like 10 motherfuckers was like running after them and shit.
You know,
and yeah,
I thought that was
good
related
time.
to that. See, that's the thing about the scene, though. And let's be real. You know, what my point was earlier about urban youth being the better gamers and more of the competitive gamers. You know, especially depending on the area that the tournament's at. You know, I don't know how the YumaCon went, but, you know, you come to an East Coast tournament, and we'll say it slightly looks like a hoodie convention.
Yo,
yeah, YumaCon. You know what? YumaCon was downtown, so it was nice. You know, it was pretty all right. You know,
Man,
downtown
shout out to Detroit, man, and C.O.R.N. They took care of me beautifully out there, bro. That was what's up, man. That Coney, man.
Oh yeah, man. We had to take Yipes to Coney. You know, we almost had a nigga moment at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
You know, but yeah, overall though, it was pretty good.
I want to have a nigga moment.
You want to have a nigga
Wow.
moment?
No, you don't, man. No, you don't. You know, yo, but James, I'm sorry. You probably been through a lot of shit. You know, probably like you know. I think you about that life though. I think you about that life. So
I was.
Yeah,
I slowed down. Mortality wears in as you get older.
Yeah, man. I see you. You see, you have a family and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that things are doing well for you right now. You know, because unfortunately for some other people, you know, they are struggling or they're not even alive. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Listen, my thing though is, you know, the people. Like my perspective, and this is what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? This is just me being me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of annoys me if I go to an event. You know what I mean? Like. And people look at us, like, let's say Evil, for example. People look at us, you know, I'm seeing me holding a joystick and everything. People looking at me like I'm a nerd, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look, all right, yeah, you call me a nerd or whatever, but I bet y'all could just have just as much fun as you people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go out to a club, I go out to a club too. Every event, every event I go to, I guarantee you, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go out to a club or something, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be real, I can't be like going to an event just to sit inside one area and just play video games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If I'm going out to travel, I have to visit somewhere. You know, like Columbus. I thought Columbus was ass until this guy named Taylor Chen. You know what I'm saying? He took us out to a club, and that was actually pretty damn fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first thing he did, he got us in for the free. And the first thing he did, he bust out like 2 Scott vodkas out his ass, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up gave it to us, you know? And then that's just showing love, you know? Like, and that's what the scene is. That's what I think the scene is about. Just showing love to no matter where you go, people show love.
I agree with you on that 200%. I mean, that's where, like I said, you know, it's there. And it's there beyond just your game. You know, it goes beyond your game. You know, where, you know, like I said, and I keep rolling back to this MK bitterness, but the point being that, you know, it's almost like when you go to a tournament, it's like the MK guys are pushed over here, the Persona guys are pushed over here, the Virtual Fighter guys are pushed over here, and then it seems like the Capcom, the Marvel, and the Street Fighter are kind of put into this bubble together, you know, because I guess maybe because, you know, we could debate on what games are better, but I think it's because they've grasped the tournament, the competitive scene of gaming more quickly than the Mortal Kombats in these other anime games that are out there. They get the support, but they don't get that support within all the different aspects of the community. Like, before this show, somebody say D Nice, they'd be like, oh yeah, I know he's some kind of, some Marvel guy or something, and that's where I have to leave it, because nobody knows. Now, if you ask me who Pig of the Hut is, I could be like, he's some wise-ass fucking Atlanta dude that's a great fucking Kenshi player in Mortal Kombat. I know exactly who he is. So, and, when I met Adonis came to Winter Brawl this year, and, or Summer Jam.
Yeah, Summer Jam.
And was watching me play some MK2 and came into our room. I like to see that where, yeah, all right, you're here to play Marvel, but go see the other rooms. It's no different than what you were just saying about going out to the club and, going to Columbus and saying, well, I want to go to the club and I want to go do this too. I didn't come here just to play the game. Go out there and see what the other games are. Mingle with the people. I mean, look, we can all call ourselves fucking geeks. We're all geeks. The benefit to us is we're not swinging broomsticks around playing Dungeons and Dragons like Jop.
Oh snap! Shout out to Jop.
We actually have a bond that we are. We're all geeks and we can all get laid. So I mean, reality is that.
Yo, all right, look, listen, like, see, all right, I feel what you're saying, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like, we go to different cities, like, I just want to have fun, I just want to, like, hang out with some friends in the scene and have fun, drinks and everything, like, I could tell you one story, final round this year, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I didn't go anywhere because it was raining most of the time, but...
I did.
well, whatever. But the thing is, though, is like, we have fun. We get some drinks in, and like, I'll tell you a story. I went to go have a drinking game with Justin Wong, PR Rock, and a few other people. Right now, let's just put it like this: I got bodied. Yeah, I lost, but this but I lost to the point that I was throwing up in Big E's shoes, and Big E, the organizer of NEC. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is I go to events so we can talk about times like that. You know what I mean? Like, up to this day, Big E's still talking about it. He's probably talking about it right now to his friends. But yo, man, this boy D Nice, man, he got so drunk. He vomited on my Jordans, dog. He just vomited on it. So I'm like, all right.
Did you?
I did.
That's fucking awesome.
Shit. I threw up in his Jordans, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
first
the shit.
off, I got mad. I got mad. I mean, not mad, but I mean, I was like, damn, he's gonna put me on blast like that. You know what I mean? Like, he resting up my image. But think about it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of funny, man. That was a good time. I feel bad doing it, but shit, man. But the whole thing is though.
That's what I like to do too, though. D-Nice, not to cut you off, but every time we go to these different cities or whatever, different scenes or tournaments, like that's what I like to do too. That's what we like to do. We like to go out and have a good time. People say it's so cold in the deep. It is. So we like to go. We like to go other places.
Wow, you guys actually quote that song?
No.
I mean, it is cold over there, man.
That video is legendary, son.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I had never seen that shit until this year. I literally.
I had seen it, and then me. Dominion, Junior, and a bunch of other MK guys were driving up to Toronto, and he put it on. And I think I sung that song the whole fucking weekend. I mean, that shit. I mean, that chick, and then I actually YouTubed that bitch, and I found out she went to some radio station afterwards and did it live.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get on here? Footwork want to get on here.
Oh, word, Chris? Okay. Yo, I'm going to tell you, I first heard of Footwork at Summer Jam. I didn't even know who it was. I just called him Green Cap because he had on the green cap. Yeah. I called him Adonis Kool-Aid Man. So I was like, yeah.
Hey, that's what Mike Ep21
wearing like all red. You were wearing all red from head to toe, screaming his out. I was like, yo, Kool-Aid Man is going in right now, son. But you know what? That we need people like y'all guys, man. You guys make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be at no offense, guys. At Smash tournaments, I don't know if there's any Smash players, but I go to a Smash tournament, and this is like way back in the day. I don't know how it is now, but they, you know what I'm saying? They talk shit. You know what I'm saying? They get mad. You know what I mean? But you know, C.O.R.N, they talk shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. We got headsets. You know, they're not even hearing you. But people that are watching, you know, that's not playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like that type of stuff because it keeps it entertained. You know, the match may be as boring as shit. You can probably have two Chris G's play each other and spamming fireballs and soul fists, you know what I'm saying? As long as C.O.R.N is going ahead and talk shit, you know, like, that's just going to keep it hype. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm a firm believer. And you know, other people in the MK scene have argued with me on it because we have a tendency to go above and beyond stupidity, not above the level, but we are no different except we're out of shape. We're no different than John Cena's and Undertaker's. You know, we're competing and they compete. You know, when people say wrestling's fake, it's scripted. But the motherfucker ain't faking picking this guy up, slamming on his head, and not breaking his neck on purpose.
Yeah. It's dangerous.
You know, and it's that kind of stuff that you see. I mean, if you've gone to a match and just watched two scrubs, and they start punching each other, and you see them clearly missing each other, and you're like, dude, this is just ass. But then if you see like an Undertaker versus Mankind, and they choreograph everything at the same time to compete with each other, you know, and be able to walk away and go out and have a beer afterwards, you know, that's what's the magical part of the fighting game community. Did I just use magical? Jesus Christ.
It's all right, man.
It's what it is because, you know, perfect example, like I said, last time in Philly when I watched Yipes versus Chris G. Yo, I ain't never watched that game really, like, watched it because I can't tell what goes on. But I watched this shit and I was just like, yo, it looks like fucking poetry. You know, and to see that that hype, because we're not an actual organized sport. You know, every city, you know, maybe some guys in Detroit are fans of C.O.R.N, but you know, I mean, if you go to some guy in Kentucky, he don't know who C.O.R.N is. He thinks it's something he picks out in the backyard. You know, so
out of all states, you got to say Kentucky, huh? You got to say Kentucky, man. I see where you're going there. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But you know, Yipes has fans. D-Nice, you have fans. Adonis, you know, players have fans. You know, but it's not the same as baseball, because baseball don't need hype because it's based off of athleticism. We bring dexterity to the table. With dexterity, I'm sorry, guys. Do you give a shit who was the spelling bee champion last year?
I did. I watched that shit.
Oh, now it's getting hype because you watch motherfuckers pass out and shit.
Nah. I've been watching since I was like probably 14. It's actually interesting because it gets really, really tense. Like the final 50 people, it gets really tense. So it's interesting. And some of these words, I feel like I could spell too. You know?
Can you use interesting in a sentence, please?
Man, whatever, man. Whatever.
Can you tell me the origin of interesting? You know, but what I'm saying is that hype, you know, generates, you know, like Yipes said with the Cantaloupe videos I did. Yo, I'm sorry, crying Brian. At the end of the day, the motherfucker had me pissing my pants.
Dude, all right, like for real, this is what I don't get sometimes. Some people take it really seriously, like, oh my God, like, why you being so mean to him by like just putting him on blast? Now, first off, nobody told the motherfucker, hey, who won a money match for $50 after you getting bodied by footwork? Nobody told him that.
Hold on,
No
I got the man who beat crying Brian right here.
Yeah. But like the thing is though, it's like the thing about that is like people take it a little like the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like they take it real serious, thinking like he got autism and stuff like that. Come on, man. He doesn't look like he has autism.
No, he didn't. He just looked like he was emo.